form. We started this process off by clearing all the trees off the lot. We benched into the lot about 6 to 8 inches in the back and removed all that dirt, pulled it all forward. Had a lot of tree roots and everything in it. We didn't want that on the foundation, so we pulled that all out. We still got a lot of fall in the lot. You can kind of see with the form, kind of goes back, starts off at about 6 inches in the back. And when we're all done, we'll probably have about 22 inches in the front. And what we'll have to do is we only have a 12 by 24 inch beam. The beams in the front are going to have to go about 12 inches into undisturbed soil. So they're going to probably end up about 36 inches deep in the front here, in the sides, and probably one beam back. If you want to come take a look in the back, what we're going to do as far as drainage, which is a really important thing on the lot. So come on, let's take a look at the back. Okay, what we got here is there's a lot of slope in the lot, and the lot falls from the back to the front, and drainage is a really important thing, getting the water around the house. And so what we're trying to do is we want to drain the driveway. Since we have a rear-facing drive here, is we want to drain the drive to the alley and not have the alley draining into the garage. So what we did is we elevated the garage, and the bottom of the garage, the floor, is going to be 2 inches above the street. And so we're draining just the concrete back towards the alley. The lot itself, if you can take a look right here, is we're going to continue draining the lot all the way to the front down there. At the back of the lot here is like I said, there's a lot of slope in the lot, and so we did bench. Bench just means another word for cutting. We cut as much into the back of the lot to try to level it out, but we didn't level it completely out. So it leaves us with more dirt in the back of the form than we have in the front of the form. And so what we're going to do is when the tractor comes later today, we need about 8 inches of exposure, because when we dig the beams, we'll generate dirt, but we need to have about 8 to 9 inches in a 12 by 24 inch beam to have enough dirt in the form to make all the pads and everything. So what we'll end up doing is we only have about 4 inches of exposure right there. We'll probably take another 4 inches and drag all that material plus what we got to even it out. As you can see, as we get up here, we got a 2 by 12, and then we got a 2 by 12 and a 2 by 6 in here. And what we end up with is two 2 by 12s. This portion of the house right here is the front porch. It's going to drop down a little bit from the main house, roughly about 3.5 inches in the front. So that kind of helps some of the dirt situation out with us. And so all this dirt that we spread out later today is going to create the pad, and we'll get that nice and even. And the next step will be the plumber coming in, and we'll come back when the plumber's here and go over some of the intricate pieces to look out for when you're putting the plumbing in the foundation. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.